Previously on The Amazing Race Australia.
That's the last time you make a decision.
As the race hit Cuba, a marathon leg took its toll on the twins.
I'll let her down.
And on James and Sarah.
Oh dear. Why do you butt heads with me? Just go with it.
Workmates Paul and Steve won the leg.
You're team number one.
But Sticky and Sam struggled on the streets of Havana
Very frustrating.
and finished last.
Sorry to tell you, you're out of the race.
6 teams remain. Who will be eliminated next? The island nation of Cuba. It was once cut off from the world by communist revolutionaries. But now this Caribbean country opens its doors to visitors.
Its capital city, Havana, is dominated by the Capitol building, the former seat of the Cuban Congress. This grand building is now the starting point of the 9th leg as teams continue to race around the world.
Fly to Vancouver, Canada.
All teams will now fly to Vancouver, Canada. This coastal city hosted the last Winter Olympics and is ranked as one of the best places to live in the world.
Teams must search for these totem poles at Stanley Park. When the chief has blessed them, they'll receive their next clue.
All right, let's go. International Airport. Our confidence levels are pretty good right now. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves and brag about winning the race until it's happened. Look forward to some snow challenges with other teams, maybe getting hypothermia and sooking. We'll be just loving it. Fly to Vancouver, Canada. That's where we want it. You ripper.
Yeah, we're second. Good to be up the top for once.
Yeah, it's nice to be up the top.
Actually, a different feeling, isn't it? Because when you've come from the bottom, toughens you up a bit, doesn't it?
We'll just have to see what happens at the airport there.
Who knows? The race is the race, isn't it?
That's it.
When we arrived at the airport, none of the flight desks were actually open yet.
Toronto, 7:35. We're Vancouver.
Toronto's Canada, yeah? Yeah.
Fly to Vancouver, Canada. Boom! Canada, yeah! We just really want to be the first all-girl team to win the Amazing Race Australia. We just want to stay top 3 until the final, and then that's when we're going to push forward.
Boom. Hello, we need to go to the airport. Okay?
We have spent a lot of time arguing.
City of Vancouver, make your ways to the totem poles. Totem poles are those bloody things that I think you have to climb up.
What?
He gets stressed out by me, I know he does.
Rapido, rapido.
Normally when we have arguments, I need space. Being on the race, we don't ever have space away from each other, so I've just got to grit my teeth.
I don't know how we still want to speak to each other some days, but we do.
Who's home? Fly to Vancouver, Canada! Oh, that's awesome.
My T-shirt says running for mum. This is the T-shirt that Amelia made because she inspires us and we're hoping that she realises how much she inspires us. She's a little fighter of a woman and she's been battling cancer this year. She takes every day and is grateful for it. And she teaches us that anything's possible if you have the right attitude. Yeah. So for us, it's about having the right attitude and never giving up. Yeah.
Fly to Vancouver, Canada.
Starting in last position, we knew that we shouldn't panic. Thank you.
We were over the moon when everyone was waiting. You couldn't actually purchase your tickets until 6 o'clock, so it meant that we weren't in last position.
Eventually, when the desks did open up, we found out we can actually get a connecting flight via Toronto. Can I get 2 tickets to Toronto, please? We all wanted to make the first flight to Vancouver. We were here before you.
Actually, it's all checking. We're like, good.
Take a step back, all right? You were behind us.
At this stage of the game, everyone's looking out for themselves, so we're not going to trust anyone because you never know what other people will do for 250,000.
All teams are now on a flight via Toronto, arriving in Vancouver at 4:56 p.m.
It's cold? Yes, it is. Do you know Stanley Park? Let's go. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Getting it.
Not enough cabs for everybody. It's a taxi.
You have to get it light up there.
Oh, why not?
Lots of cabs you don't hear.
Oh, I know. We just don't want to wait with a race, mate.
Welcome to Vancouver, the home of Anne of Green Gables and Bryan Adams.
So we need to go to Stanley Park?
And we're heading for the totem poles.
Well, tuck it up into our cold clothing. I mean, I'm used to being pretty hot, but I mean, right now I'm feeling extra hot.
I think that's Paul and Snoop.
Of course it is.
Catch that cab buddy in front. We're in a race.
There's another one coming on our right.
This will shattering. Say the boys. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
I got a slow cab over here.
I think this is our leg.
Thank you, sir.
What are we going to do here?
It was the First Nations ceremony dance.
Some sort of a dance like this, like you're a seagull or something floating around.
I think it was an eagle or something.
An eagle.
Welcoming you here to Squamish territory.
Then we received the necklace from the chief, and that's when we got our next clue.
Collect 2 paddles, then travel on foot to the Vancouver Rowing Club.
I said you missed it. Just wait, I'll back to the booth.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks again, mate. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Collect 2 paddles,
Then travel on foot to the Vancouver Rowing Club and search for your next clue. Rowing Club. To the right.
How are we going to row in the dark?
To the totem poles.
What you looking for?
Yes,
it is.
This like doesn't even open. Oh, 8:30.
We had to come back at 8:30 in the morning.
So now we're just going to go find a hotel for the night.
Hours of operation.
Kid stuffed.
So you got a bit of a wait.
Right, 8:30. We're coming back.
First one's here. Oh, beauty.
We arrived at the rowing club. There were 5 other teams there.
Sarah and James were nowhere to be found.
I set the alarm to go off an hour and a half ago. Well, you just...
It's the time.
It's got nothing to do with the time. Everybody else had a clock in their room like we did. They know what the time was, Sarah.
James says it was because I was doing my hair and makeup.
Like, it's not the first time it happens that we're late because of whatever reason, you know?
Anyway.
Oh, it's a green one. Fast forward.
Teams will now have the chance to compete for the only fast forward of the race by travelling to this art studio where they'll find their next clue.
The first team who completes the fast forward can skip all tasks and go directly to the pit stop.
Fast forward available.
Shall we go?
Yep. No matter what it is, if we see the fast forward, we're going for it.
What are you going to do? There you go, the boys. They're going for it.
You guys going for it?
Let's go. Let's go fast. Go. Cops are going for it. It was basically a foot race between the cops and ourselves to get a cab.
They were like the robbers and we were chasing them down.
The offenders.
Cops coming.
You don't want to go forward?
No.
The rest of us went, OK, good, now that those 2 are gone, let's get on with it. Travel by kayak
To the Harbour Green Park docks.
Teams who do not complete the fast forward must now paddle to this dock on the other side of the harbour. Once there, they'll need to decipher a nautical phrase using the marine flags on this yacht to receive their next clue. A nearby row of flags will provide a key to decode the message.
Now sit down on the edge and then put your feet in. We jumped in the kayak first. It was smooth and steady. It's like 0 degrees outside and there was no way I was going to be wet for the rest of the day. Just go slow. We didn't know which direction to go in, so we're just winging it.
OK, that's one way of getting in. Lucy had to get into the canoe second, which I knew was going to be a problem. You're going to get in. No, I want to fall in. Millie, still arms. Millie. I want to fall in, Millie. Lucy, you are if you're going to think like that. Millie, the water's cold. I'm going to fall. I'm going to go in the water. I'm going to fall. Can't stand cold water. I'm so scared of falling in. You're not going to fall in, and if you fall in, we'll just get out. You're wearing a wetsuit. Joe, can you help us? Joe actually held the canoe so that it didn't topple. Thank you so much, Joe. I owe you big time, bro.
Go, Joe, come on. The water is very, very cold.
It's about a 300-metre kayak in freezing cold waters.
Good hustle, Joe. Just go slow. She wouldn't let me pedal very hard at all. She's like, you're gonna rock the boat. Smooth and steady. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Woo! We're doing well. As long as we stay on the water and not under it, we are happy.
We can pay for the hotel.
In our haste, because we knew we were running a bit late, we just jumped in the cab, completely forgot about actually paying for our accommodation.
It's either we go back now or we go back later.
Wait.
We might as well go back now.
Wait.
Can you turn back?
Hold on.
What's the difference now or later? We might as well go back now because we're closer, then go all the way there, do the challenge and come all the way back. Do you understand?
Man, I'm single cab. We wanted to get to the fast forward first.
Let's go. We get that fast forward. We just got out of taxi. Come on, you bugger.
We were neck and neck with Paul and Steve.
Taxi! Can we get in? Can we get in quick? We're in a race. We're in a race. Race, quick, quick. Extra money. We'll give you extra. Please, please.
Oh, yeah. There you go. No, he's not letting us in. None of them were willing to take us on.
We saw Paul and Steve cross over and head up a side street.
Keep an eye on them, because if they get one, forget it. Get it back. There's one up there. Oh, no, they're going to get it.
Taxi, come on. Taxi, come on.
Where's he going?
We were going for the fast forward and the cops were going for the fast forward.
Taxi! Come on, taxi!
We were pushing with Paul and Steve to see who was going to get there first.
Can we pay you to get out? Can we pay you to get out? Please, please.
Over there, over there, over there. We got to beat those guys that are running on foot there.
Missed it, mate, that much.
It was heartbreaking for us when we saw Paul and Steve in that cab.
Right.
Can't take the risk now, because I'll do the fast forward.
Nah.
We're going to go back.
Got a suspicion it's tattoos.
Because it has to be something.
That is no big deal to you, though. You're confident of it. If it is, we're committed to each other. If one of us are in for it,
It's happening.
I'll do it as well.
Trying to look for a fisherman who can tell us where we're going. We were looking for a marked boat. See all those flags on that big pole up there? Then I spotted it.
There's a red and yellow flag right ahead.
Hang on, wait. I'll hold on to the boat for you.
Another reason why getting a player is not a good idea.
Decipher a nautical phrase using the marine flags. There was so many flags up and down the yacht. It was like, I don't understand one bit whatsoever. Why is it that anything with water we've got no freaking clue?
Correctly decipher a nautical phrase using the marine flags on the marked yacht.
But this is like gobbledygook to me.
That can't be all there is.
Made in Sri Lanka, 100% wild.
When we first got to the boat, it was all a little bit confusing.
We're trying to spell out a nautical phrase using the flags on the yacht.
What even is a nautical phrase? Beam me up, Scotty's not a nautical phrase.
We're supposed to be there at 8:30 and we turned up late.
But we knew we had to pay for our hotel.
We can either go for this and hope that we'll be able to go back.
We need to just make a decision quickly.
Yeah. I think we still need to go back and pay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Do we have enough for a cab to get back to?
We've got no money for no taxis.
F for France. They're not all countries' flags, sorry. That one's France, but even then it's in the wrong way. So it could not be France.
Are we looking for colour coordination? And then a light bulb. A light bulb went off in my head. All the flags on the dock, they're in order for some reason, and I just went A, B, C, D, E, F, G and counted it that there was enough, and there was.
So we figured the flags are in alphabetical order, A to Z. We're now just spelling out from left to right on the boat. What does it say?
A, B, C.
We need help. Let's just try to get back.
So we ran off about 50 metres to a seaplane area. It's like we have to decipher, but I don't know what the flags mean. We actually Googled nautical maps.
Like you got this flag here shows echo, so that'll be E.
Yeah.
Right, and so then you'll be able to spell it out.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
We had to give up on the fast forward and get back in the game. So we just jumped in because we just wanted to get to that next challenge.
Right, left, right, left.
Steve and I were still wondering, this studio, what could it potentially be? Fast forward. Come on. I saw the first two words were pose nude.
To complete this fast forward, teams must pose completely nude for a still life art class.
When the students have finished their sketches, the team can get dressed, skip all remaining challenges, and head straight to the pit stop.
We're in it.
Yeah,
we're doing this.
It's so cold! Why would you do this to us?
Let's go.
What a classic!
It was pretty funny because only one team can do the fast forward, so we think we better get naked as fast as possible in case the cops catch up and get naked before us. Do we go at the same time, or?
Yes, you'll be both at the same time.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Nervous. Nervous? Can you turn the heat up a bit for me?
Okay. We're going to pay for our bill that we've got to pay for this morning, unless you can give us some super duper extra discount.
How much cash do you have?
How much cash do we have?
Got 2, 4, 6. The guys there were really good. They gave us
They gave us a discount.
which is nice of them.
Next question. Yeah. We need to decipher a nautical phrase now.
Okay.
Can you maybe Google nautical flags?
Yeah, sure.
Sarah does have really good strengths. She can just talk to people and she just... I don't know what she does. She just has this thing where people are just like, you can have whatever you want.
That is awesome.
No worries.
Oh, thank you, darling. You got lipstick on.
That's it. Come on, everybody.
We get there and we see the teams aren't far ahead of us, even though we've probably lost half an hour.
A, B, C, D.
Straight away, we just thought, oh, the first one will be A and it'll just carry through like that, which it did.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
So we think we've got it? 3 sheets to the wind, splice the main brace, weigh anchor and set sail.
Thank you very much.
Brains of the operation here to get it out.
Detour. Toss or tumble.
On this detour, teams must choose between 2 traditional skills performed by Canadian lumberjacks. Their choice, toss or tumble.
In toss, teams must throw an axe at a log target from 6 metres away. When teams have landed 10 axes, the Canadian axe-throwing champion will hand them their next clue. In tumble, teams must balance themselves on a rolling log. When they've rotated the log 10 times, the Canadian log-rolling champion will hand them their next clue.
Let's go. We have decided to do tumble, although we don't know what the log roll is.
A lot of people have seen me naked, but not in a painting, artistic kind of way, I suppose.
Feeling?
Ready?
Yeah,
ready to go.
We were ready to go and present ourselves to the 6 people who are going to draw us.
I don't feel that posing naked is something for us to be embarrassed about. I feel it's something for us to brag about. That, hey, we have the guts to stand in front of complete strangers naked while they paint us. You have a good view? Stop that.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So we spliced the mainsail of it.
I got a bit excited. I thought, I think I know this actual nautical saying, and put in a couple of words that I thought were the words.
You reckon you've solved it? 3 sheets to the wind, splice the mainsail, weigh anchor and set sail. No.
And I thought, oh, no.
Must have spelled it wrong or something. I'll be close. I spelled it wrong.
These are letters using those. Amelia figures out that the flags each represented A, B, C, D in sequential order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C.
Yeah.
10, 11, H.
A. And then
Next one, I.
We had printed out a nautical maps and I was reading out the letter. Grace was just writing it down. And then E.
E.
There we go.
Thing was, after we paid for the accommodation and that taxi back to the rowing club for the second time, we had so little cash left.
My bathers on underneath these thermals.
Went out and jumped in a kayak.
How do we row even?
All right.
My main hope is that we don't go in the water.
Yeah, main brace. This is where I mucked up. I jumped ahead. It's all right, don't worry about it, mate.
It was sails that was wrong, and it turned out that it was brace.
Thank you very much. Detour. Toss or tumble. We'll try our luck at the axe.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm thinking log roll, Jay.
You can't throw an X.
Joey, I can't even throw a 10.
But it doesn't say you must get any. I can get 10, you can get 0.
We decided to actually go for the axes.
I knew you should get the hang of it.
My hands are so cold.
When we got there, we saw the Italian sisters. Sweet, we're back in the game.
When I saw them, I thought, oh no, because James and Sarah are both very intelligent.
Okay. T.
Yeah.
Is that right? Which way do they hang down?
We've got this cheat sheet. We'll smash it out and we'll be fine.
I found out a colour printer.
Doesn't matter about colour, it's a shape.
Oh, there's no S even close to it.
Why would I have an S there? It's 3 sheets. We sort of got stuck into it at a bit of a cracking speed.
Why with the blue cross?
And then the cold set in. Everything just started to shut down.
You need to put them on this setup. Write them down. You're writing random letters down, Sarah.
Sarah kind of went off on a track. She was just yelling letters at me. She didn't really tell me why.
No, you're doing that now.
Yeah, I know, but I need to know what...
Stop it!
Are you for real? I need to know what flag I'm up to, Sarah.
That's what I'm doing, James.
We should be kicking ass because we had this cheat sheet and it was just killing us.
This one.
S.
Watching me, please.
Yeah.
Don't just scream out. I can't even write.
Well, give it here then, Sarah.
Hey, I'll give it really honestly.
Must have means something, wait, anchor, and set sail.
And then that's another word there.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
Detour. Toss or tumble? Tumble. Tumble. It's a game. How bad let's go. All right, let's go.
James.
Write down the ones we have. We'll do it. I can't do anything until we know what ones we don't have. I can't do anything.
Even though we had the code, it was black and white. It was really hard to know which one was which.
3 sheets to the wind, splice the main raceway, anchor and set sail.
No. I can't see where we're going wrong.
And the tumble sounds a little bit funny. We could get severely hurt, like usual. What's another bruise? When we arrived to the detour, we had to get changed. Oh, let's go. Harry high pants.
Come on, move, eh? Come on now.
We see the log in the water and the man running on it, and we're like, oh, God.
You're going to stand up on this log like where it is here. You're going to spin it around just like that. And you have to spin the log 10 times. We'll count it
And we both on
if it makes a full rotation, one at a time.
I was pretty shocked and freaking out at the same time.
You can do it, Shell.
Of course you can, eh? Let's get going.
Good job.
Oh, that's it. There you got the feet.
It doesn't start until you let
Still you love.
Freezing. You cannot understand how cold it was. Like, it's already 1 degree outside, and the feeling of hitting that water feels like knives. I went right under, and I had the cold water going in my ears, and it was just dripping down my back.
It's a lot harder than I thought, so we can't even get one to go yet.
I think it'd be awkward to describe that our relationship has grown closer as a result of this.
It was quite exhilarating, actually, in the end. Pretty liberating.
It's just fun. I never thought I'd say that. Sitting naked next to Paul would be fun.
Oh, it's always fun naked next to me.
Excuse me.
Guys, thank you. You were great models. Put your ropes back on now.
Do we have to?
Congratulations. Travel by taxi to the next pit stop.
Teams must make their way to Vancouver's waterfront and locate Crab Park at Portside. The pit stop for this leg of the race. The last team to check in here may be eliminated.
Fast forward, take it. Take that, stupid cunt.
Let's get a taxi.
We just posed nude. Some artist just painted us naked.
Cool. I didn't see that one.
Oh, you want to see that?
Toss. Let's go.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work for my family.
You're going to throw 40 throws at that target there? You had 40 shots and you had to get 10. So 1 in 4, pretty good odds. As police officers, we're always looking at targets. And I thought, we'll see how we go with the axe.
Oh.
Too much power. 0 from 2.
Oh, you want to hit that round thing there?
Yeah, that's the one we're aiming for.
Oh, it's too low, Andrew.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry, we'll get there.
Charlie, let's do it. Come on. I'm not scared of the water anymore. Pretty sure it's up my nose.
But it's easy, it's easy. There, you're in the line.
The white line was the marker. It actually had to be turned 10 times with someone running on top of it. We just kept going one for one. I finally got one.
Got your balance. That's 3 rotations. Oh. It's all right.
Shot.
Oh, we're going high.
An old Shano here gets stuck in.
Oh, mate, you're on fire. Yeah.
Ah, that's it. I've been holding on too long.
Lean forward, lean forward.
That was 6 of 10. 9 of 4 rotations.
5. Oh, bullseye.
Right, I'm going home. One more, mate.
Oh, no, I knew it. Bring it home, Richie. Yeah! Woohoo!
Well done, buddy. Thanks, mate. All right, let's have a look. Who can reach for the sky?
In this roadblock, one team member must brave the elements and altitude as they hitch a ride to the top of Grouse Mountain.
The team member performing the roadblock must climb on top of this moving cable car and retrieve 3 flags strung along the 3-kilometre route.
If teams fail to grab all 3 flags, they'll have to return to the bottom of the mountain and start again.
I think I'll have a go.
You'll have a go? All right, ride on top of the sky ride cable car. We knew the girls were maybe 15 minutes ahead of us. When we got down to the taxi, I could see that their taxi was still there. So I thought, hello, we've jumped the girls now.
So we're the first team.
Yeah, this is unusual for us.
Very unusual.
Oh, no.
There you go. One more to go, guys.
Come on. I did it. Roadblock. Who can reach for the sky? I'm feeling it. You're feeling it? I'm feeling it. Right on top of the sky ride cable to the peak of Grouse Mountain.
I was soaked to the bone. It was very cold. Unbelievably cold.
Tough.
When we actually arrived at the challenge, the distance from where you had to throw to the target wasn't even that far, and I thought, this is easy.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I actually hit the board. It didn't stick.
Yeah, it's harder than it looks. It's definitely not easy.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Grant, I'll be rather happy to know that we did put our clothes back on.
Welcome to Vancouver, Canada.
Thank you. Love the accent.
Paul and Steve, you're team number 1.
Boom!
You've also won, as winners of this leg, $10,000 courtesy of Southern Cross Travel Insurance. That's $5,000 each to spend after the race.
Excellent.
So that's 5 in a row. You've got to be feeling confident at this point.
We've always felt confident. There's been a few hurdles, but we've overcome them. Paul and Steve, you're the first team to arrive. I'll never get sick of hearing it. Hopefully we'll hear it a few more times right up to the end.
If we maybe didn't have the beat.
Splice the main. Splice the main. Race. Is it? Yes.
Rather than being happy that we've got it, it was more just
Thank God.
happy that we didn't have to keep doing it.
Interfere and kill me now.
Toss or tumble.
Toss or tumble.
Toss. Toss.
Done. All right, let's go.
Hello.
We had no money. We jumped in this cab.
No.
So how long do you think it will be to where we're going?
Around 20 minutes.
Can you make it like 10 or 15 minutes?
I would make.
Okay.
You gotta throw it higher, Grace.
Higher?
I honestly didn't know Grace had the strength in her. She definitely surprised me.
On the street.
Woo! Bye, George. Where are we going? I don't know. Looking for a lumberjack? We gonna make it snappy. Tumble or toss? We're gonna tumble. I've got the biggest dork.
We're like, this is going to be great. And then we saw a big log in the big icy cold water.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool. I wanted to run for the hills and find a bear to wrestle. I thought, there is no way I am going to get on that plank and spin around. I've got a visual of you wrestling. Serious, I would have rather have wrestled a bear than get on that plank. No, I can't.
Yes,
you
can. You can do it. Lou, you can. You can. You can do it. That's it. Good girl. You're on it.
I have no balance. Why am I trying to ride a log on icy water? I swear you are so close to dying in that water. Every time I was like, I really don't want to do that again.
Walk on over it. Oh, God. You had it. That was exactly what you were just holding on. No. Come on, you can do it. Let's give him some encouragement. Come on. That's the hard thing to do. You're getting there. Come on there.
I'm sorry.
Don't break the streak. We're 8. We just need 2 more.
Yeah!
Oh, 1 more, we're done. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Roadblock. Who can reach the sky?
Me. Sounds like me. Ride on top of the Sky Ride cable car. Let's go! Let's go for the sky!
She goes.
I can't even walk straight. Why am I trying to ride a log on icy water?
I have absolutely no balance. Lucy, it's not even balance. Just look at your feet and roll them around. That's all you got to do. No! I know you're cold. It's all right.
Anyway, we had no cash. We were in the middle of nowhere. We weren't prepared for $43. We've got 22, but we need you as well to stay with us if you can. Is it okay? Oh, thank you so much.
He helped us out so much.
Toss, it must be pointy that way.
Must be up here.
I've thrown plenty of things before, plates, I've thrown shoes, but never an axe, which is probably a good thing.
Probably is.
Can I do it like that?
No, no, you can't. You'll take every one of our heads off.
It's heavy! Oh, no!
Straight over. Straight over your head.
Oh, come on, James.
My secret calling.
Let's go, buddy. Oh, the arrow was down here, mate.
When we get to Gross Mountain,
It was this magical, picturesque place.
and we're ready to go. So I go up there now? Yeah. I'm on top of the cable car.
So first flag and then up the ladder, mate, and get the second one. And then the second tower, get the third one.
If you miss one, you've got to go back to the end of the queue, and you only get 3 attempts, or there'd be a penalty incurred. This is a great view, mate. I'm just going to have a look and take it all in. It's magnificent. Thank you, Amazing Race.
Can you see the flag on the tower?
I can see something coming up.
Yeah.
And as it was coming close, I thought, oh, I think I'm going to have to stretch here.
I can't grab. Got it.
Ripped the whole blooming thing off. The flag and the thing it was stuck to.
Well done, buddy.
Right, there's one. Mate, I had to jump.
Yeah.
It wasn't as easy as I thought. And then I've got to get the second one up the ladder. So I scoot up there. There's 2.
Good work, buddy.
Get out there now. Give me one on that. 9, guys. 9 of 10. Come on now.
Just look at the other end of the log.
But I can't even balance.
Just do your best. Just say you can do it and try to do one. Otherwise, just jump in and show.
Once you psych yourself out of something like that, it's really hard. So the fact that she just kept getting up there and trying again was inspirational.
It wasn't, sorry.
So he was just, nope. That's not one.
Let's go, one more.
Go, Millie, go.
You did it. You tried your best.
I couldn't have done it without her there.
No, you were the best. I didn't do anything. I couldn't even get one. She was a superstar.
Who can reach for the sky? I can. No, I can. You've done too much today. Lucy, it's the sky one. It's a height one. I'm going to do it. Right on top of the sky ride cable car. Collect 3 flags along the way, Tracy. Your next group.
Nice.
Okay.
We're going to employ you up here.
Yeah.
You're not coming home. I'm going to get one,
Go,
guys.
mate.
I'm going to get one, okay?
Look at you!
I go home, thank you, God.
All right, come on.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Who can reach for the sky? Me.
Yeah, okay, go.
Right on top of us. On top. All right, let's go.
And we ran back down and our taxi driver was still there. We were like, yes, you're still there. But we were like, no, we don't have anybody to pay him still.
Can you help us, sir? Please, please, please.
You don't have any coins or anything?
Anything, please. Please, we have to get out of here.
Lovely Chinese couple gave us a $5 note.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting.
Grass Mountain Sky Ride. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Got it. Well done, buddy.
That's 3.
I was right. I got my 3 flags.
That was fun.
Travel by taxi to the next pit stop.
All right, buddy.
I was so excited. I really, really wanted to do this challenge.
Good luck, Shell. Thanks, Joey.
I was pretty scared, but I was trying to hold it together. I just tried not to look out the window.
Zoe, it's incredible up here. I hope it's not too high. Hey, she's collected 2.
We're heading up to Grace Mountain where we're going to do the cable challenge. I've decided that I'm going to do it.
She's doing the roadblock.
As we were leaving the cable car, I saw Joe and Grace, and I thought, uh-oh, I hope Grace isn't the one doing this challenge, because how tough it was for me, and I'm 6 foot, they could be in trouble.
So you're going to hurry it?
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe that I completed the roadblock.
Travel by taxi to the next fixed stop.
Jump. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
it. That's it. That's it. Grace actually likes the extreme stuff. She likes the vertical stuff. Grace, get on the left side. It's going to be on the left side. Get in a position where you can grab it.
This is too high up. I jumped as far as I could. I couldn't get it. Joe, this is too high. This is too high. If I didn't get it on the 3rd go, we'll have to serve a 4-hour penalty. It sucked. It really did. Penalty will definitely set us back, and we're looking at elimination, that's for sure.
Thank you, bye. Let's go. Well, we got to the roadblock. We see Grace and Joe, and they're having a second attempt. Can't believe it's little Gracie up there.
Use both hands to jump, one hand to grab. Jump. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
My 2nd go, I knew 100% that I was giving it all I had. I can't do it! It's like an adult holding a lollipop out of reach from a child.
Yeah. At that point, it started to hit me that I had to sit on top of one of those things.
Okay, I'm just not going to look down.
We always said she would do the heights challenges, but I think my Go-Go Gadget arms might have come in handy this time.
I'm not Tomb Raider here. I'm struggling, so I'm holding on to the ladder. Oh, God, it's high. It's beautiful, but it's high. I don't want to have to do this again. I should be so scared. You know, big sisters always worry about their little sisters. If she fell, oh, God. You got this, Bella. Just focus. Don't look down. Focus on the flags. When I saw the first flag, I started to realise how high up it was going to be. God. So I tried to reach out for it. It's so far. Did you get it? No.
She missed it?
Yeah.
How am I meant to get that? Oh, God. It's okay, don't worry. It wasn't close. Don't worry. I don't know what I did wrong.
Woohoo! There we go.
Shane and Andrew?
Yep.
You're team number 2.
Yeah! Well done, buddy. But disappointed not to get the fast forward. We would have had to go at whatever it was.
Yeah. The fast forward was posing naked together for a life drawing class. How would you have gone at that?
Right up our alley.
Michelle and Joe, you're the 3rd team on the map.
Thank you.
Maintains your record of coming in the top 3.
Right, we love Vancouver.
We don't have the full amount, 75.30. We'll give you everything that we have, and we had like 25.
So sorry. Oh, my God. This is terrible.
If you want more, we'll be happy to go and ask people for more money.
We'll go and ask if you want more money.
It's okay.
Really?
It's okay.
Will you let us go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
thank you so much. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, sir. That's really nice.
was awesome.
That's $50. We're still alive. Oh, that's going up a strange spot then.
Need to get this, or we're out.
Just stop, Joe. Please.
I was getting a little bit frustrated because obviously we were on our 3rd go.
I'm ready to give it just the best that I got. If I didn't get it on this go, we'll have to serve a 4-hour penalty. Here it goes. Got it.
She grabbed one. Climb. And she's got a 2nd flag and she's got one more flag to collect.
Attempt number 2. Let's go. Good luck, Bella. Hey. If anyone can do it, she can.
If she gets this, we're out of here. Yeah. She got the last flag.
Woo! Thanks, Vancouver.
Come by taxi to the next pit stop.
The one thing I kept saying in my head was this: I'm doing it for Mum. Just do it for Mum. Just do it for Mum. Go for Mum. I got one. Yes. Go, girl. You got it. You got it. Do it for Mum. Do it for Mum. Okay, I got 2. You are like Superwoman. I love you. I love you too.
Oh, dear.
Good luck, babe.
This is unreal. Oh, James, you're jealous. You should be up here.
Yeah?
It's beautiful, really.
I just hope she can jump up and grab them.
My strategy, the further down the back of the cable car that I was going to be, the lower those things were going to be for me to grab. Okay. Oh! Okay.
Well done. All right, remember the second one you got to get? Well done.
I saw you go up there.
Did you see it?
You're doing good. Yeah.
Thank you. We realised that the taxi driver was still running the meter.
So you got 125.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we got.
Well, you're short already. Yeah.
We're so close to finishing, and we need your help. You're bringing us home, Douglas.
Can you help us, Douglas?
I have to be paid. Somebody's got to pay me.
Running out of money with the cab, that's a showstopper right there.
You don't have a credit card?
Got nothing.
Nothing. That's all we got.
Well, you should have told me that before. I have to be paid. Somebody's got to pay me.
Look, this is all we've got. We need your help.
Well, I stopped the meter, and it's about a $25 cab ride downtown.
Okay.
So
If we get you 150, can you just drive us to Crab Park?
yes.
All right, yes.
We're going to beg
Great.
for money. There's nothing else we can do. This is the lowest point of the race.
Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. Listen to her. You're a lunatic. Concentrate. Sung a bit of Bryan Adams.
Like, who does that?
Yes, got to sing Bryan Adams in Canada. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Come on, Millie. Do it for Mum. Oh, yes! God! Dear God. Come down, come down. That's for you. Somehow thinking of Mum and everything she's gone through reminds you to put it into perspective of life. This is a fun journey. So true, yeah. Travel by taxi to the next pit stop. Yeah. Thank God. Was that how high it was? Far out. You can do anything.
All right.
Go on.
Thank you. I got it. There's one. It was like the clowns, you know, when they do the thing, they pull out.
Yeah.
There's 2 and 3.
Way to go, way to go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Travel by taxi to the next pit stop.
Hurry the last team.
Eliminated.
What are we going to do? We've got no money left now.
Do you think?
We're going to go as low as ask people for money. That's how low we're going to go. I hate doing that.
But we're desperate.
All I have is $5.
Yeah, that's a start. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. We really appreciate it.
Okay, it's 147. I'll cut you some slack.
Yes.
Hi,
Douglas, the man. I think he just felt sorry for us in the end. We could be walking right now.
Thank you. Thanks again. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, we need a taxi. Oh my God, what are we going to say if it's the same bloke?
Crab Park at Portside.
Do you have money?
Yeah, of course we do. Quick, quick. I'll even show it to you. Just open the boot and then I'll show it to you. Do you know how to get there?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, God. How far away do you think the crab park is?
Yeah, not very far.
Not very far. I'm panicking, though.
We're going to Portside, Vancouver, Crab Park, please. As fast as you can.
Joseph and Grace, you're the 4th team to arrive.
That was good.
We had $4.76 left, and we just hoped that it was close.
31.10.
Yeah.
We haven't got 31.10. Can we do something for you? We've got $4.76. Can you please help us, please?
No, I pay to my boss. Yeah, you give me the Visa MasterCard.
Okay.
If you don't have money, why do you take the cab?
Because we didn't think it was far.
We thought it was really close.
We thought it was
didn't know where it
close.
was.
He wasn't having a bar of us.
Guy wasn't happy.
So
So,
the pit stop's 30 metres just there.
But we can't check in because we've got no money to
have
pay
no
for
money.
our taxi.
Oh, yeah, there's a flag, there's a flag.
Oh, dear. Not good.
Lucy and Amelia,
Yes.
you're the 5th team to check in.
Yes. Oh, good work.
You're doing really well.
Thank you. She's doing really well. She's a little champion.
How are we going to organise this?
We turned around and there was a cop car, and we just said, "Can you help us? This is what's happened." He's like, "I'll go and have a talk to him." And he actually called the owner of the company, of the taxi company.
He says if send him a case of Foster's from Australia.
We said, yes, yes.
We'll do that, yes. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome to Vancouver, Canada.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
James and Sarah, you're the last team to arrive. And I'm sorry to tell you, but this is a predetermined elimination leg, and you are therefore out of the race.
Oh, no one would understand what we've gone through with this. Just me and you, really. So
Are you guys off or are you on?
we will know each other till we're 85, I think, when we're older,
I don't think we
older
can-
and decrepit.
I don't think there's anything that could pull us apart, really.
Thank you for being a great teammate. Let's give me a hug first before we go. Even though sometimes we want to kill each other, we're still good, still going, still kicking goals.
It's like kicking goals, but kicking points at least.
This is it.
Adrenaline is pumping through us.
The race to the finish line begins.
We've fought hard to get this far. Not going to let it slip now.
It's the most amazing week of racing ever.
Ever.
But it's not all about winning.
It's about making sure that the alpha males don't get to the finish line first.
The plan is to beat Paul and Steve.
We just want to beat Paul and Steve.
We don't want Steve and Paul in the top 3. They don't deserve to be.
We'll see how heated it gets in the heat of battle.
Paul's head's getting that big, it could explode.
I'm a confident skier. I was actually hoping I could show off my skill in front of all the other teams. Just hoping my pants don't fall down.
Only 3 legs to go.
We're catching you, boys!
This is the most exciting thing ever.
Canada, China, and all the way home to Australia.
We can win this. We can win the amazing race.
You're not going to make me give up.
So many times we thought we were finished, and we just keep coming back for more. You can do it, Lucy!
We should be seen as a threat team, and we're going to live up to it.
They need to learn that they can be beaten.
Game on. Take this one.
They're hammering away at this thing like no tomorrow.
They just hacked into
This is a golden moment for us because we knew that we were chipping away at a clue and now we're chipping away at nothing, wasting time.
Clueless.
The amazing 3-night race to the finish line.
This is for $250,000, Joey.
We can take this all the way, and what an accomplishment to brag about thereafter.
The amazing week from August 13 on 7.